When 21-year-old Preeti's father, a driver, met with an accident, he was rendered jobless. Her mother too started developing health complications. Suddenly, this family of 5 living in Noida on the outskirts of New Delhi had no income. That's when Preeti took up a job in the packaging unit of this factory. But what she's working on is not just any disposable product. It is a biodegradable plate meant to replace the use of plastic in the food industry.
पहले हम पढ़ाई करते थे और घर के अपने मतलब खेती बाड़ी का काम संभलवाते थे। हमारा घर भी नहीं बनना था। अब इकोवेयर कंपनी में आकर के हमने बहुत बड़ा अपने मकान भी बना लिया और भाई भी पढ़ाई कर रहा है। ज़रूरत पड़ने पर पैसे भी हमने लोन भी ली थी, क्या कहती हैं, बिना ब्याज के मैम ने पैसे दिए थे हमारे लिए।
With India on a mission to eliminate the use of single-use plastics by 2022, the future of the 4 trillion rupee plastic industry is uncertain. But that also means the tremendous scope for the plastic alternatives industry to boom and create much-needed jobs in the green sector. Women constitute about 30% of the staff at this factory run by Ecoware, giving permanent employment to seasonal workers in the green sector. Ecoware has emerged India's first and largest sustainable packaging company that has grown 4-fold since its inception in 2009. These men and women working here have by now created 125 million pieces of various disposable plates, bowls and trays of 28 different shapes and sizes, thus eliminating 125 million pieces of plastic containers from our collective ecosystem. The force behind it all has been the woman on a mission, Rhea Mazumdar Singhal. Rhea's mother was diagnosed with breast cancer when Rhea was 19, a crossroad that led her to make new choices in life.
This journey started for me 10 years ago now. Back in 2009, I had moved to Delhi from the UK, and I was absolutely shocked at the amount of plastic people were using so freely, basically, not understanding the negative health impact of it or the negative impact it has on the environment as well. I don't think anyone really cared about what they were eating out of, how they were littering, where their waste ended up. And I think in a country where we're 1.3 billion people and we have no formal waste segregation system, there was a real need for a solution. So being a biomass-rich nation and having used such products abroad, I thought, why not make in India?
Ecoware products are made from biomass using the thermoforming process. The company today has 120 employees. But for Rhea, it is not just about creating a green product or creating green jobs, but about consciously choosing green processes. Her product delivery through Amazon is also plastic-free.
It's not just about making the end product green, it's about making your entire process green. So are you zero waste all the way around? Is 100% of your revenue derived from a circular economy model? And I think those are, if you have those ambitions, you need to have the knowledge and the know-how to kind of navigate the company in that way.
It is estimated that globally, over 300 million tons of plastic is being produced every year, half of which is single-use plastic. Experts worry that the problem could be much larger than what meets the eye.
The problem of the plastic starts with the numbers or the estimate of what is plastic waste that is generated in the country, which India doesn't have a clear estimate of what is the plastic waste generation. So the number which the country follows, the 25940 tons of plastic waste annually generated, is just an estimate based on data or a survey done by the Central Pollution Control Board CPCB way back in 2015, which says that the country generates 25940 tons of plastic waste annually. But the problem is after 2014 and 15, the e-commerce industry has boomed up a lot. The food industry, food delivery industry, and the e-commerce, the online delivery systems has increased. On an average, a human being consumes plastic. Consumes doesn't mean I'm using a PET bottle. Intakes plastic into the body equivalent to the weight of one credit card. So by 2050, so the consumption or the generation of plastic would go up 5 times. So if at all the industry is not ready, and we are not ready to do it, I would be ending up consuming 5 credit cards a year.
In India, alternatives to plastic are still on a small scale. But few companies like Ecoware have been trying to make a dent by bringing green products into the mainstream. With the exponential rise in food delivery app users in the last few years, industry insiders say that a new concept for a cloud kitchen comes up every 10 to 15 minutes in India. This also means a rise in food deliveries and packaging. At this cloud kitchen of Burgerama, Ecoware clamshell boxes were used from the start, right from the trials, even though they came at a premium price.
It was expensive for sure. I mean, it's more than 2x the price, the Ecoware product. But I think we were very clear from the beginning that sustainability is something that we believe in, even if the price is as such. We also knew that we were a delivery brand. So at the end of the day, our brand would be perceived as the customer when he gets it delivered to his door. So the premiumness of the brand, premiumness of the product all came out with the association of the packaging that we used. So in a way that you could call it a marketing spend for us, but I think it worked off.
Ecoware products are microwave safe and can sustain temperatures of -80 to 120 degrees.
We've never looked back in the last 10 years. Honestly, 10 years in, the conversations that we're having now are no longer price related. It is more about, can you make the shape? Can you customize this to me? How quickly can you get it to me? I mean, those are the kind of conversations we're having now. They are, they're not price related at all. I think we've now surpassed the whole pricing thing. I think there's more awareness that, we need something more green, we need sustainability, we need to stop using single-use plastic. So pricing is no longer an issue. In terms of revenue, we're looking to close this year with over $2 million, looking at what is it that we could do next in terms of using more. We're also looking at different industries. So can we support, for instance, the e-commerce industry to use less single-use plastic?